Sean Diddy Combs is not backing down. After months of headlines, scandals, and public backlash, he's now going to war. But this time the battlefield isn't social media or TMZ. It's court. And his target? Netflix. The lawsuit. Filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, the lawsuit accuses Netflix and 50 Cent production team of intentional character assassination. Diddy's legal team argues the docuseries is filled with lies, edited malice, and fabricated narratives. The demand? A staggering $1 billion damages. This isn't a PR move. It's a full-blown legal blitz. The 50 Cent produced series dives deep into Diddy's alleged connections to crimes, conspiracies, and the dark side of fame. Netflix billed it as a raw truth into hip-hop's most powerful moguls. He claims it's not a documentary, it's a hit job. Diddy's lawsuit outlines financial loss, career harm, and public humiliation. Since the docuseries aired, he claims to have lost over $300 in brand deals alone. His legacy has been rewritten overnight, without trial, without evidence. Now he wants the courts to make it right, at the price of $1 billion. In typical 50 Cent fashion, the G-Unit founder laughed it off. He posted, "Tell that boy to lawyer up, I got time." This feud isn't new. But now it's heading from Instagram shade to courtrooms and subpoenas. Netflix has not responded officially. No takedown notice. No edits. The docuseries remains live, trending globally. And their silence? It's louder than words. Because in Hollywood, silence often means egg strategy. Social media is caught in a storm. Some say Diddy is playing victim. Others believe he's finally fighting back. One viral tweet read, "I'll believed a Netflix special more than a man's whole life." Another said, "He's just mad we finally saw it all unfiltered." Defamation is hard to prove, especially for public figures. Legal experts say Diddy must prove malicious intent and factual falsehoods. One attorney told us, "Netflix has an army of lawyers. This won't be easy. But if Diddy wins, it will change how celebrity documentaries are made." The series accused Diddy of involvement in everything from industry manipulation to physical abuse. Some claims were anonymous. Others were from ex-employees and former artists. Diddy calls them false, edited, and weaponized. He says none of it was fact-checked. Just extolled to the highest viewer. "We're not just suing, we're exposing," one attorney said. They want raw footage, call logs, and any internal communication between Netflix and 50 Cent. They're treating this like war. The industry is watching, but staying quiet. No major labels have commented. Some say they're waiting to see how it plays out. Others say they're distancing fast. Because in Hollywood, association is everything. This isn't a new rivalry, it's a long one. For over a decade, 50 Cent and Diddy have traded jabs, insults, and legal threats. But this docuseries may have crossed the line. And now, what started as trolling may end in bankruptcy. If Diddy proves defamation, Netflix could be forced to pull the series. That would be a first day in their original docuseries history. It would send a message across all streaming platforms. Document truth carefully, or pay the price. This isn't just a court case, it's a battle for legacy. Diddy built an empire. But this series put cracks in the glass. Now he's not just suing to win, he's suing to survive. In a world where image is currency, he's trying to cash back his worth. A judge has accepted the initial filing. The court date is set. That means months of discovery, headlines, and potential testimonies. And if Netflix pushes back, this could stretch into 2026. As this $1 lawsuit begins, one question echoes across the culture. Is this about justice? Or is this about saving what's left of a brand? One fan posted, "Diddy suing Netflix feels like a boss move, but also a desperate one." And in this case, both can be true. Sources say the Docuseries had private funding, including investors with histories of anti-Diddy sentiment. One anonymous backer allegedly said, "It's time people knew the real him." Diddy's legal team wants a full financial breakdown of who funded the story. Because, to them, this wasn't art. It was an organized hit piece. Diddy's lawyers are requesting testimony from former collaborators, bodyguards, and rivals. This includes names the internet already speculated on, some who appeared on the doc. Now they might be forced to speak under oath. One source called it career suicide. Others say they've been waiting to talk, with protection, while Diddy prepares for court. 50 Cent is preparing for another round. Insiders say Season 2 of the Docuseries is already in development. And he's doubling down? "Truth don't fold under pressure," he posted. The lawsuit may be Diddy's strike. But 50's not done swinging. Some say this lawsuit is Diddy dodging accountability. Others say it's the first aerial pushback against cancel culture by a black billionaire. The cultural debate is heating up. Should we let streaming services dictate guilt? Or do we finally make them answer for the narratives they push? Since filing the lawsuit, Diddy has lost 2 fragrance deals and a luxury beverage contract. Not because of guilt, but because of association with the headlines. And corporations don't wait for verdicts. They react to vibes. And the vibes are volatile. Sources say Netflix plans to fight Uncard. They're preparing counterclaims and requesting discovery into Diddy's past litigation. One insider said, "If he wants to open this door, we're going all the way in." This lawsuit could unearth everything. Even the things he thought were buried. Mainstream news outlets are treating this like hot lava. No front-page coverage. No official network panels. Why? Sources say many execs have ties to both Diddy and Netflix. When media moguls collide, silence becomes strategy. This case isn't just about a docuseries. It's about the erasure of a mogul. From chart-topping producer to liquor tycoon to now defendant. One commentator said, "They're trying to unmake the black billionaire blueprint. Now." And Diddy? He's fighting for more than money. In over 20 countries. Diddy's lawsuit might have amplified its reach. The Streisand effect in real time. Now millions are watching the very thing he wants erased. The courtroom isn't just where the battle is fought. It's where the audience grows. Some of the accusers in the docuseries have come forward again, this time, lawyered up. They say they welcome Diddy's lawsuit. They say they'll testify. Diddy's team says they're clout-chasing actors. The lines between truth and showbiz have completely collapsed. Some fans are fighting for Diddy, calling this a smear campaign. Others are staging boycotts, saying, "The doc just showed what y'all refused to see." Lines have been drawn. And because in the court of public opinion, everyone thinks they're the jury, Diddy's lawyers are now asking a judge to temporarily remove the series while the lawsuit proceeds. If granted, this would mark a massive legal precedent for digital takedowns. Netflix is opposing it, calling it censorship of journalism. The hearing will be broadcast live. This battle just got more public than ever. 50 Cent is already trolling Diddy's lawsuit, saying he might turn the lawsuit into Season 2. He posted, "I got cameras rolling already. You suing me or writing me a script? This isn't just conflict. It's content." If Diddy loses, he'll not only pay Netflix legal fees, he could also open himself up to counter lawsuits. Reputation, wealth, legacy, all on the table. This isn't a celebrity tantrum. It's a billion-dollar gamble with nothing guaranteed. One man says he was slandered. Another man says he exposed the truth. One platform claims journalistic freedom. Another demands protection of legacy. This isn't a case of facts versus lies. It's a war for who gets to control the story.